Okay. Welcome to Fridays. Find out more about Frankie, a new bi-weekly vlog where you will get to meet the wonderful folks who invest their time, talents, energies, and resources in the Frankie Lemon School located right here in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm Iny Ribistello, and I'm super excited to be a part of this amazing team where I get to shine a spotlight on the great work happening at our school and foundation. This year, our school turns 60 years old, and in celebration of this milestone anniversary, the foundation has started this video series so that friends near and far can meet the faces who work tirelessly for our children and learn more about our mission to educate and celebrate children of all abilities and our vision of a world where children have the foundation to reach their full potential and families have the knowledge and support to navigate the journey. For our second Fridays, find out more about Frankie. We have the one and only Becca Smith, director of the school, who's been with us for, let's just say, a long time. And joining us is none other than Marcia Hargett, our executive director. Welcome, Rebecca and Marcia. Glad
Good
you're
morning.
here. Rebecca, will you please introduce yourself and tell us about your role at the Frankie Lemon School?
As you said, Iny, my name is Rebecca Smith. I'm the director at the Frankie Lemon School. My role here is to lead and support our amazing team, to connect resources to the school to make sure that we're successful, and I also do a lot of advocacy work as well.
Amazing.
Becca, yay. It's so fun getting to talk with you in this light. So thank you very much. You have been here. I want to say you're one of the longest tenured employees that we have, which is amazing. I'm curious as to what are some of the biggest changes that you've seen over the past couple of decades?
Well, I have the privilege of having worked at Frankie Lemon when we were in Hayes Barton Church, as well as here at our new location. And I would obviously say, like, that move was the biggest change. I mean, that really changed everything for Frankie Lemon. There are very few things as far as operations that are the same. It's more staff, more kids, more funding streams. All those things have changed. But what hasn't changed is our dedication to children. That magic we feel when children are progressing and thriving, that has always stayed the same. Everything's just bigger and beautiful now, which is awesome.
It is. You mentioned that one of the biggest changes was moving from Hayes Barton into the school that we're in now. We've got another really exciting thing on the horizon. Would you like to tell folks about what's happening with our third grade classroom and maybe the future, just teaser of the Lemon Tree Academy?
Sure, it's always been a long time dream for us to serve children longer. Can think of any family that's gone through Frankie Lemon that didn't say, I wish they could stay another year. I wish my child could always go to school here. And I do believe that Frankie Lemon had to grow and become a little more, established and increase our footprint in the community before Lemon Tree could begin. But now it seems like the timing just makes sense. And so what started as a pilot program with first grade progressed to second grade. And then this school year, we're adding third grade. And it's been a lot of work. I don't want to say that it hasn't. It's a tremendous amount of work. I mean, I think that sometimes people from the outside looking in think we make decisions and they just happen. But there's always a lot to figure out. But when we see the children in the classrooms and the progress that they've made, it just makes sense. It's hard for us to imagine them not being here, which is just a really great feeling that we've made this decision. And we do want to continue to expand Lemon Tree Academy. We are busting at the seams here at the school. We have taken people's offices away to add classrooms. We've had a good time doing it, rearranging and being creative. But we really need our own building. We really need for Lemon Tree Academy to be part of the Frankie Lemon organization and campus, but to have its own school and own building.
Yes, agree. It's very, very exciting times. And you and your team have done a phenomenal job of leading that charge with Lemon Tree Academy as well as the preschool. So thank you very much.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Mhm.
Well done. Um, Becca, thank you for that. And how does this work fill you up?
Well, it's changed over the years. When I was a teacher, those 7 or 8 families and 7 or 8 little people, I saw their achievements, every day, immediately through, the children. And that still happens. I still know when someone said their first word or taken a first step, or a child that had just had a really hard time entering a school building, now runs in, happy and excited for their day. But now, as a director, I also get to see it through other people's eyes, which is really cool. I like that I not only see how the children are progressing, but also the teachers. It's neat to see someone else excited about the kids' progress. I get to see how it impacts the families more. And so it's the same, but it's different. It's just bigger, and just seeing the impact grow has been a big change for me.
I love that.
Mhm. That's awesome.
So we will end with the question we're ending with everyone, and that is, what does this world need more of?
So I think the world needs more doers. There are very few advantages to being in your 40s. But one of the things I would say is an advantage is I can see the past and the future, and have a great respect for both. And so I feel like as I look back on our parents and grandparents, we see generations of people who were doers. They just went out and made things happen. I don't think they had to think about it or worry about it as much as we do. They just did it, which really laid the path, for everything that we're doing now. And I feel like at this time, it's really easy to kind of get involved in your own life and, your own family, which is awesome. But I think that we just need to try to continue to be doers.
I love that so much. That's what a great answer.
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
a good
Yeah.
one. Good
I have some great role models, so.
Well, to two of my favorite doers, thank you. Thank you for making time to do this. It means a lot, and I know
Yeah, it was
everybody's
fun.
going to
Thanks,
love
Heidi.
it.